Here's the thing, you have a brilliant business idea, you put in the hours, you invest lots and lots of money in it, but instead of skyrocketing, it fails. Meanwhile, your competitors predict the future trends, analyze the market, and grow his business effortlessly. You know the secret? Data. The difference between a struggling business and the thriving ones isn't just about luck. It's about how they use data to make a smart business decision. Today, I am going to show you exactly the same thing to do for your business. Young entrepreneurs, stay tuned. Welcome back to the Growth Hacker, where we help young entrepreneurs turn their business idea into real success. I am Mustaiz Ahmed, and today we are going to discuss about the groundbreaking and a game-changing topic, which is data excellence. By the end of this episode, you will have the tools to turn your raw numbers into powerful business insight. So grab a notebook and take note of this, because this knowledge is going to make your business grow to the next level. Today, we are going to break down chapter 2 of the work report titled Data Excellence. This chapter is all about how business can use data to make better decisions, and packed up with insights that are especially relevant for young entrepreneurs like you. Here's what we will cover today. First, what is data excellence? Second, the role of foundation and culture. Third, real-world examples. Fourth, actionable tips. How you can apply these lessons to your marketing and business. And don't worry, I'll also share some additional research and academic insights to back up these points. So let's dive in. What is data excellence? Data excellence isn't just about collecting data, it's about using it to make a smart decision. According to the work report, achieving data excellence requires three major things: a clear strategy, how we will use data, a process to collect, analyze, and act on data, and a culture that values data-driven decision making. But here's the kicker. Only 60% of marketers are actually using data to guide their decisions. That means there's a huge opportunity for young entrepreneurs like you to get ahead by mastering this skill. The report also emphasized that excellence isn't just about having the right tools. It's about having the right mindset, and that's where accelerators comes in. That is foundations and culture. The role of foundations and culture. Let's talk about two accelerators that are critical for growth: foundation and culture. Foundation refers to strategies, structure, and process you have in place. For example, do you have a clear data strategy? Are you collecting the right data? Are your processes efficient? Culture. Culture is all about the values, beliefs, and the behaviors of your team. Do your employees understand the importance of data? Are they motivated to use it in their roles? The work report found that companies with strong foundation and a strong culture are far likely to succeed. For example, 41% of marketers said they are not encouraged to use the data in their roles. That's a huge red flag, isn't it? If your team isn't motivated to use data, your strategy will fall flat. Real-world examples. Let's look at three real-world examples that perfectly illustrate the power of data excellence: Apple versus Nokia, and Reckitt, and Elon Musk versus Nelson Bunker Hunt. First, let's revisit to the example of Apple versus Nokia, which I discussed in series 1 of this podcast. In the early 2000s, Nokia was the undisputed king of the mobile phone industry. But when smartphone emerged, Nokia failed to adapt. Why? Because they didn't listen to the data, they ignored consumer trends and stuck in their old ways. While Apple used the data to understand what customer really wanted. Apple analyzed user behavior, preferences, and emerged trends to create an iPhone, a device that revolutionized the industry. They didn't just collect data, they used it to make bold strategic decisions. Meanwhile, Nokia's lack of data-driven culture and strategy led to their downfall. They faded into history, while Apple became one of the most valuable companies in the world. Let's talk about Reckitt, the global consumer company. Reckitt faced the challenge. They had tons of data but lacked in centralizing system to use it effectively. So what did they do? They partnered with game theory to create an always-on marketing decision-making platform. This platform allowed them to liberalize data, meaning everyone in the organization could access and use it to make decisions. The results of 14% increase in global net revenue without increasing their budget. That's the power of data excellence. Young entrepreneurs, keep this in your mind. Finally, let's look at Elon Musk and Nelson Bunker Hunt. Elon Musk, the richest person in the world, is a master of using data to drive decisions. Whether it's a Tesla self-driving algorithm, SpaceX rocket launches, or even Twitter user engagement metrics, Musk relies heavily on data to innovate and stay ahead. On the other hand, Nelson Bunker Hunt, once one of the richest men in the world, lost almost everything because he didn't use the data to study market. In the 1980s, Hunt tried to corner the silver market but failed to analyze the market trends, economics, and data properly. His lack of data-driven decision-making led a catastrophic financial collapse. For young entrepreneurs, the lesson here is clear. Data isn't just about numbers. It's the key to understanding your customer, staying ahead of the competition, and avoiding costly mistakes. Actionable tips for young entrepreneurs. Now let's talk about how you can apply these lessons to your business. Here are 3 actionable tips. 1. Conduct a data audit. Start by identifying what data you have, what's the missing, and how you can improve its quality. 2. Build a data-driven culture. Train your team, motivate them to use data, and make sure everyone understands it's important. 3. Use the right tools. Invest in the right tools like customer data platform to organize and analyze your data effectively. And remember, it's not just about tools, it's about the mindset. As the work report says, data excellence is a journey, not a destination.
Experts Insight. Rajkumar's perspective. Marketing is such a wide discipline. You've got everything from data science to insight to campaigns to customer experience to content storytelling. It's a wide church, and this church is made up differently in different organizations. Everybody has to find their way of defining how you have a positive impact on the business.
To back this up, let's look at some additional research. A study by McKinsey found that the data-driven organizations are 23 times more likely to acquire customers and 6 times more likely to retain them. Another study by Forrester revealed that the companies with advanced data analytics capabilities are 8.5 times more likely to achieve significant revenue growth. These findings align perfectly with the work report emphasis on foundation and culture. Without strong foundation, your data strategy will crumble, and without a data-driven culture, your team won't know how to use it effectively. Alright, let's wrap this up. Data excellence is all about using data to make a smart business decision. So all the young entrepreneurs, you need to master the skill. Remember, it's just not about having data. It's about having the right culture and the right foundation to use it effectively. If you take one thing from this episode, that will be start small but start now. And train your team and invest in the right tools. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. On the next episode, we'll explain about chapter 3, which is advanced measurement, where we'll learn about measurement and how it's gonna be affecting on your business and how you can drive growth from it. Until then, keep hustling, keep growing, and remember, data is your superpower. See you next time.